New concerns are emerging around the growing insecurity in Nigeria as groups abroad and politicians at home are once again shaping the devastation as a Christian genocide narrative, a claim that risks deepening divisions ahead of 2027. In this Explainer, Abdullahi Ahmed takes a look at the numbers, the reality, and shifting political narratives. Take a look.
Is there really a Christian genocide in Nigeria today? Well, some lobby groups abroad and even some politicians here at home keep saying so. But the facts tell a more complicated story. From 2019 to 2023, about 56,000 people were killed in violence. Not all of it was religious. In that same period, there were 65 church attacks with 244 Christians killed inside worship centers. But there were also 12 mosque attacks, leaving 45 Muslims dead while praying. The violence is ongoing. In 2025, 5 worshippers were shot dead in a Zamfara mosque. Just weeks later in Katsina, 13 Muslims were killed during dawn prayers in Malumfashi. And back in August, bandits massacred about 50 people in villages across the same state. Now, these are not one-sided stories. The patterns are clear. In the northeast, Boko Haram burned churches but also slaughtered Muslims who stood in their way. In the northwest, bandits raid and kidnap mostly Muslim communities for ransom and revenge. In the north central, farmer-herder clashes are economic struggles over land where Christians and Muslims die. In the southeast, violence linked to IPOB and its armed wing, the ESN, has claimed at least 776 lives since 2021, according to SPM intelligence. All 5 states across the region have been hit by attacks tied to sit-at-home orders, which not only cost lives but also cripple the economy. An estimated 7.6 trillion naira lost in just 2 years from market shutdowns, broken supply chains, and stalled businesses across the region. In a region that is overwhelmingly Christian, these killings show that the violence is not anti-Christian, but political and separatist in nature. So, why are some organizations cherry-picking only church attacks? Why do some politicians lean into the Christian genocide line when elections are near? With 2027 around the corner, insecurity in Nigeria has become a campaign talking point, turning real human suffering into political ammunition. Religious persecution exists. Christians have suffered terrible attacks. But framing Nigeria's crisis as a one-sided genocide erases Muslim victims, oversimplifies decades-old communal and economic conflicts, and deepens divisions. The reality is this: both churches and mosques are under fire. Both Christians and Muslims are bleeding, and the killers are terrorists, bandits, and militias. Not one religion against another.